Hey guys, thanks for tuning into the Fig Project channel. As always, subscribe, YouTube, Instagram, Vine, leave your comments, questions, and concerns. Hey, everything is welcome, I appreciate it. And again, thanks to all the subscribers and all the positive and negative feedback. I love it all. Thanks very much. Today I want to just go over an interesting confrontation I had yesterday. It wasn't necessarily a conversation, it was more of a guy speaking his opinion, which is great. Again, I welcome it all. He said to me, he says, hey, I see and hear that you're doing a lot of things for women's rights in the community, in your city, in your country, and globally you're doing as much as you can. And I said, yeah. And he says, well, aren't you afraid? And I said, well, afraid of what? And he says, aren't you afraid that people may think you're less of a man? That your masculinity is dropped down, that people won't think that you're really a true man? And I said to him, I said, I appreciate your comments and statement. I appreciate that very much. And I said to him, I said, here's a question for you. Are you afraid to walk down your street? Are you afraid to go to the grocery store? Are you afraid to get out of bed? Are you afraid to jump in the shower? And he's like, well, no, of course not. And I said, here's another one. Are you afraid to be a man? And he's like, well, I don't understand. I said, there's really nothing to understand. A real man supports women's rights, equality, and rights of all women, all nationalities, all over the world. That is a real man. What we do in life makes a huge ripple effect to the future. What I'm doing today, I'm hoping that my kids and their kids will feel the positivity and support that I've been trying to do. I'm trying to make a difference in the world, in my community, in my city, just individuals. I'm trying to make a difference, and I hope that the future generations see that a man is standing up for equality and women's rights, that a man is not afraid of negativity, and is not afraid to support a program or a cause that may make people think he's a little different or strange or less of a man. I appreciate it, but here's the thing. If I say to you, are you a man? What do you say? Oh, yeah, no, I work out and I'm exercising and, I got a lot of girls and, I've dated a lot of girls and I'm pretty cool, go to the clubs a lot. That's great. If you believe that that's what a man truly is, that's fine. But if I came up to you in a club or on the street around with all your buddies and girls and stuff like that, and I said to you, hey man, do you support women's equality? Do you support the rights of all women? What would you say? Would you say, no, because you don't want to look less of a man in front of your friends? Or will you say yes, because that's what a real man does? Think about it. Are you a man? Look in the mirror. Do you see a man in the mirror, or do you see someone that's hiding and is afraid of judgment? Don't be afraid that people are going to judge you, because if that's the case, you'll never succeed in life. If people said so many hurtful things to me, thought they were winning, that's ridiculous. They're not winning. No matter how much negativity I had in my life, it has always fueled my fire to do better. I am not perfect in any way. I am not standing here and sitting here and talking with you and going around the city saying I'm better than anybody. I'm just simply saying I am not afraid to stand up for what's right. And neither should you. That is a real man, to stand up for what's right. Stand up for the community. Get involved in all organizations, not just women's rights, gay rights, AIDS, Ebola, everything. Support charities and support causes because you want to. Don't support them because you think you have to. Do it because you truly want to. And then don't do it if you're afraid of someone thinking that you have, a problem, or you're afraid of people's judgments or comments on social media. If that was the case, you'd never leave your house. You'd never do anything in life. If someone said to you, you'll never succeed through school, you'll never make it in the real world, and you believe that shit, then you won't succeed. You will not make it in this world. But if you use that as fuel and say, hey, I appreciate that, but I'm going to prove you wrong, that is how it works. Now again, I'm not perfect in any way. I'm not telling you people that I'm perfect in any way. I'm not even saying that I'm better than anybody. I'm just saying that I'm not afraid of what people think of me for what I'm doing. If your mom was scared of giving birth, you wouldn't be here. She is not scared. She knew what she was doing. She didn't care what anyone thought. She didn't care about the pain and suffering that she's going to go through. She knew that she was bringing life into this world. So think of that. If your mom was afraid of giving birth, you wouldn't be here. So stop being a dick. Stop showing off in front of your friends thinking that you're better than everybody. Do the right thing and show your friends and your buddies what the right thing to do is, because maybe they'll follow you. Maybe you can educate them. Maybe you can bring them into the circle of how you can help people and better this world. Because listen, if we cannot rely on ourselves and other humans, then we've lost. We need to support each other. We need to better the world together. We are all one. We are all the same. We may look different, or believe in someone different, or live in a different country, or believe in whatever, but we are all the same. If we cannot rely and trust in other human beings, then we have lost. Do the right thing. Stand up for what's right. Be a voice in your community, and show the other men how to be a proper man and gentleman. And again, at the end of every episode, I want to give you some statistics and comments and things that people have left me. And I just want to tell you quick little statistics that you may or may not know. This statistic is from sassurrey.ca. It's an amazing program here in Vancouver and Surrey. It helps empower women and keep them safe. sassurrey.ca. I'm just going to give you one statistic. This one statistic is mind-blowing. So as we talked about before, sex trafficking, child slavery, women's slavery on the street, sex trafficking, the average cost of a slave around the world is $90. $90. So we have put a price and a number on someone's ill will, disability, problems, physical and emotional problems. We are putting a price tag on someone's life. This is disgusting. Get involved in your communities. Every city has a program for sex trafficking and child slavery and women's slavery. Get involved. Be a voice. $90 is what we put on somebody's life, someone's well-being, someone's mental stability. It's a number. That is not the case. We are not numbers. We are human beings. We are people. Get involved in your community. Stand up and do the right thing. And remember, as always, who gives a shit what other people think? Do the right thing because you want to. Leave your future kids and grandkids a positive future. Show your future kids how to be a man. And again, as always, subscribe, comment on Vine, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. Leave everything positive and negative. And again, guys, I really do. It means a lot to me that you're supporting me and the cause. And again, just get involved in your community and do the right thing. And again, guys, I appreciate everything. And I'll see you guys soon. Take it easy.